Imagine your school is throwing the biggest, most massive event of the year. Everybody's pumped, but there's just one tiny problem. Nobody's actually in charge. No one knows who's handling the money, who's putting up the decorations, ordering the food, or even making the announcements. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to take that super relatable, highly chaotic school scenario and apply it directly to the business world. Seriously, what actually happens when no one's calling the shots? Well, you don't have to guess. It's just absolute chaos. If no one knows their specific job at a school dance, literally nothing gets done. The music doesn't play, the snacks don't show up, and good luck selling tickets. It's just total, absolute confusion. And you know, that exact same chaos can happen in the business world too. But the really successful companies, they avoid that kind of disaster by transforming all that confusion into a really smooth operation. By laying out clear roles, defining responsibilities, and heavily relying on teamwork, companies turn potential disasters into highly profitable, efficient operations. So today we're revealing exactly how they build that kind of structure. Okay, so here's our quick roadmap for mastering AP Business Unit 1 today. We are looking at what organization is, the need for structure, and organizational hierarchy.
Right, and we'll also break down the key departments, the differences between managers and employees, and finally wrap up with a really practical three-step success formula. Let's dive in.
All right, Section 1. What is organization? Simply put, it's about arranging people, tasks, and resources to reach a common goal. Think of a business kind of like a football team. You've got your goalie, defenders, midfielders, and forwards. Everyone has a totally different job, right? But they all have to work together to actually win the game.
Exactly. And the crucial concept behind that is called division of labor. Now, this is an exam-ready definition you are absolutely going to want to remember. Division of labor means that instead of one person trying to do absolutely everything, tasks are shared among specialists. By breaking the work down into specific roles, people become experts at what they do, which efficiently contributes to the company's overall success. It's literally the foundation of any functioning enterprise.
Which brings us right into Section 2, the need for structure, or, as I like to call it, how to avoid the restaurant disaster. Picture walking into a busy restaurant where the head chef suddenly wanders out of the kitchen to take orders, the cashier scrolls over to the stove to start cooking, and absolutely nobody is tracking the inventory, so they completely run out of food. That restaurant is going to fail fast. That's exactly why structure matters. Real-world organization improves efficiency, reduces confusion, and seriously increases productivity. Plus, it makes communication so much easier because everyone knows exactly who to talk to. It helps employees clearly understand their responsibilities, and ultimately, it helps the business hit its goals way faster. A well-organized business saves time, money, and a whole lot of headaches. Okay, Section 3 is organizational hierarchy. This is all about answering one incredibly simple question: who reports to whom? Grab your pens because here is another absolutely crucial AP concept to get down. A hierarchy is basically a business structure that shows who reports to whom. It outlines exactly how instructions flow downward, who's responsible for which tasks, and how decisions are actually made. Establishing these clear reporting lines is absolutely essential. That way, everyone knows exactly where their instructions are coming from. It's the ultimate way to maintain order and, prevent that wild restaurant disaster we were just talking about. Let's see how this translates into a practical corporate ladder. Right up at the very top, in step 1, you have the CEO or owner. They're making the major, overarching strategic decisions. Then right below them, in step 2, are the senior managers. They translate all that high-level strategy into actual action. Moving down to step 3, we've got the department managers who directly supervise specific areas. And finally, in step 4, we have the employees. They are the essential hands-on workforce carrying out those vital daily tasks. So it's a very clear top-down flow of authority. Next up, Section 4, key departments. So if the hierarchy is the ladder, these departments are the specific rungs. They are the true engines that actually drive the entire business forward. Let's break down the 4 core departments you're going to find in pretty much any major company, starting with the marketing department. Their core responsibility is intensely focused on the customer. They exist to promote products and attract buyers. We're talking handling advertising, running the social media accounts, conducting market research to figure out exactly what people actually want, and building the company's entire brand identity. Next up is the finance department. Honestly, they're kind of the heartbeat of the company. Without them, the business just doesn't survive. Their primary job? Manage the money. They handle budgeting, crunching all those numbers and accounting, ensuring the bills get paid on time, and doing the long-term financial planning to keep the business profitable. They are meticulously tracking every single dollar that comes in and goes out. And then there's human resources, better known as HR. While finance manages the money, HR manages the people. They play a massive role in finding, hiring, and training the staff. Plus, they manage payroll to make sure everyone actually gets their paycheck, right? And they look after employee welfare, ensuring the workplace is safe, supportive, and super productive. Finally, we wrap up these core departments with operations. This is the crucial team that actually creates and delivers the product or service. Operations is heavily responsible for manufacturing, making sure the goods pass strict quality control, managing all that inventory so the business doesn't run out of stock, and handling all the delivery logistics to actually get the product right into the customer's hands. Moving to Section 5, Managers versus Employees. Now that we understand the big departments, we need to zoom in a bit on how the people inside them actually work together to find success.
Yeah, this is where we really see the distinct difference in daily responsibilities. Managers are highly strategic. Their role involves planning out the goals, organizing the tasks, leading their teams, and closely controlling performance so the entire department hits its targets. Employees, on the flip side, are focused almost entirely on execution. Their critical duties include actually completing those assigned tasks, following company policies, working safely, and actively jumping into teamwork. When both sides communicate clearly and fulfill these duties, the business runs like a well-oiled machine.
All right, let's wrap things up with Section 6, the three-step success formula. We've talked a whole lot about corporate structure, but we really want to leave you with some practical takeaways you can apply to your own life right now. Exactly. Here's your highly actionable formula for success, whether you're tackling a massive group project at school or stepping into your very first corporate job. Step 1, know your role. You have to understand exactly what you are responsible for. Remember, division of labor starts with you. Step 2, communicate clearly. Never be afraid to ask questions or share vital information with your team. That is exactly what prevents chaos. And step 3, work together. Highly successful businesses rely heavily on teamwork, not just lone wolf individual effort. Organization really is the ultimate foundation of any winning enterprise. I want to leave you with a final thought to ponder today. After seeing how a structured business actually operates, which role would you most like to have? Are you the visionary CEO, the creative force in marketing, the numbers guru in finance, the people champion over in HR, or the execution expert in operations? Think about where you best fit within that hierarchy, because understanding your ideal role is the first major step toward a very successful career. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and keep learning.